Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so earlier today, we got the V-Jump leaks for Dokkan and Legends. Obviously, we're going to focus on the Dokkan information here. And we get a full page spread for the Heroes collaboration celebration coming up very, very soon. It is now Thursday, and the banner will be going live Tuesday evening in the UK, Wednesday morning. Tuesday evening in the US, Wednesday morning here in the UK. And the V-Jump does show mostly stuff that we already know, right? Dokkan Battle X 13th Anniversary Dragon Ball Heroes. We can see there Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Super Saiyan 3 Rose, with the full power Rose in the background because he is a transforming unit. And then you can see at the bottom the Dark King Fu, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly, and Blue Berserk Controlled Vegeta. These are the 5 new cards. They, along with Golden Metal Cooler and the Dark Janemba, will be getting they'll be the featured units on the banner because Metal Cooler and Janemba are awakening. Someone did actually show another image. I think it was Zed, so shout out to him, for last year, where they showed some of the Heroes units that were going to be on the banner that were only the SSR arts, and they actually specifically said on the image that it was the SSR art. So this pretty much confirms that the 3 units at the bottom are Awakening, and those are the UR arts. So 7 units on the banner this year, all the new units are Awakening, so we're not going to have another instance of these units that we have to wait a year for them to awaken. So that is very, very good. Now, outside of that, the only things we really have on here, 2 other little bits of information. You can see in the bottom corner here, these 2 boxes. The one thing that is actually brand new information is we are getting a burst mode for the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4's Dokkan event. So this is very, very interesting because burst mode, obviously one of the main draws, like it's kind of fun to put up the multipliers, like see how difficult you can make the event, see how well you can get through it, but there's always 2 specific categories that they want you to use. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do, because very often, like you notice, of course, we don't have a Super Battle Road stage or anything like that. It's not common, or even it's pretty much not really happened at all, that they limit these events for you having to use Heroes or crossover characters. So I wouldn't be surprised if the 2 categories are not Heroes or crossover, right? I could see them being like Giant 8 power or full power, because obviously the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s are on both of those. And then if you do pull the new Heroes units, like the new Vegito, he's going to be on those categories as well. I mean, full power Rose, it's kind of in the name, right? So he should be on the full power team as well. So I can see this being full power or Giant 8 power as the 2 special categories. If one of them is Heroes, obviously that's super good for those of us who've actually summoned for the characters and stuff, not just this year, but in the past. But it does make it look like, it does make it so that, like, it will seem outwardly, of course, that, like, people won't be able to do those missions unless they summon, which is obviously not the way the game usually works. Of course, summoning for the new units usually makes events a lot easier, but they're on shaky ground if they limit an event so that, like, it's only doable with the new summonable units. So I don't know if Heroes would be a thing. In terms of the OSTs, I already saw a lot of people saying hopefully we get Hearts OST to be able to buy with the burst mode coins. Obviously you can use those for like your profile page and things like that. I think I did see someone saying that the translation says temporary OST. So unfortunately, Heroes is kind of cursed with this thing that not only does it only come once a year, but almost everything that it comes with is temporary to that celebration, right? Like, remember last year we got a Heroes Red Zone for the first time. It was unlimited attempts, which was unlike the other Red Zones, but it went away when the Heroes celebration ended. So it seems like this is going to be like those anniversary OSTs where you'll be able to get, let's say, Hearts' OST, for example, maybe one of the other like Heroes, like general themes OSTs. And then after the celebration is over, those will go away. Now, obviously, for the anniversary, they were replaced by something else. So assumingly that will be the case with the Heroes one as well. But obviously that will have to remain to be seen. So this is basically the only brand new piece of information. And that's this like green box in the bottom left corner here that we are getting the burst mode. The box above that shows the image of the EZA for the Extreme Z battle. As you can see, there's Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Dabura, and Darkness Toa. So it says here 8 units will be getting their EZA. There's the 8 like under the Z, right, in the orange text on the banner. It says 8. So it's 8 units will be able to EZA. These are the units that we already knew. Like I've shown you guys, if you've been out to my streams, people ask about which heroes units are EZAing this year. And I have an image literally on hand to bring up because people ask so often. But shout out to Proton. He posted the stats for them all to show you guys what they look like when they are max potential, so full rainbow and then fully EZA'd. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Broly, the year that these guys came out, they had very good stats. So you can see fully EZA'd. Both of these guys have over 23k HP, which does massively help out the Heroes team in terms of that overall thing, because that's one of the biggest things lacking in the Heroes team, right, is the overall level of HP that team has, because the team has no LRs. But yeah, both of them over 20k attack. Broly has over 12k, almost 13k defense, which is good. Obviously, we don't know anything about their EZAs yet, but these are their stats post EZA, which is good. Dabura and Darkness Toa, relatively decent. I mean, they have decent defense, of course, for these guys. Their kit is going to be pretty much everything. And then these are the 4 units shown on that banner image art. But the other 4 units are Dark Mask King, Black Mask Saiyan, STR Super Mirror, and then the Physical Demon Demigra. They have relatively decent stats. Dark Mask King is going to be a very interesting one. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does after his EZA in terms of his kit. Currently, he does have Guard, gets a big defense buff when he gets hit. So very interesting to see. Physical Demon Demigra is a unit that is already a support and is on Tech LR Fusion Zamasu's 200% leader skill. So obviously if he is really good post EZA, then he has the potential to be useful on those teams. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing what these units are going to do post EZA. Obviously the Super Saiyan 4s will be very interesting because we have their Limit Breaker versions coming out this year, and they will probably be 7 out of 7 link partners with them. Because we know from Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku last year, they don't really have any links that are specific to being the Limit Breakers, right? They have things like the Full Power category, which is different to a normal Super Saiyan 4, but the links aren't really any different, right? So these guys could be 7 out of 7 link partners with the new ones, and if their EZAs are good and the new units are good, then those are going to be very fun rotations. So there you go. That's all we really learned from this one-page spread for the Heroes celebration. But the hype is really kicking up into full gear. We are less than a week away. We are going to be going full Heroes mode for the next week. You guys know we have a lot of stuff planned. I am planning to post the images on Twitter fairly soon, but I am dropping a new merch design to celebrate and push the Heroes agenda. My boy Mario that does all the channel art absolutely cooked. Channel members have gotten to see it already, so one of the perks of being a member, if you want to help support the channel, there is a members only post up on the YouTube community tab right now that shows the Heroes merch art, and it is absolute flames, so consider checking that out. But yeah, Heroes coming in less than a week's time. The 8 EZAs that we essentially knew were coming. The 5 main new units all confirmed to be Awakening TURs. And then we have the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4's Dokkan event burst mode. So potentially still more to come. I mean, I think V-Jump last year did show the fact that we were going to get a Heroes Red Zone. So I don't know if the fact there's no other mention of that, you know, they might just be bringing back the old one and adding new stages. Doesn't mean we're not getting one just because it's not shown in here. But yeah, Heroes hype definitely continues to rise as we get closer and closer to the celebration. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you getting excited for Heroes? We are obviously going to be going full pelt with the content. I'll be summoning for them, getting them all Rainbow Link level 10 straight away, jumping into all the different events of all the different teams. As soon as we get any news on the actual kits and everything of the units, of course, I will be letting you guys know. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.